Hello, everybody, and welcome to Captain Crossbones Cove. Radar and I have a new game to play. If you're wondering who Radar is my trusty parrot in the right hand of the screen. Today we are looking at Drain Simulator. Now, this, I believe, if I just pull it up for you, bear with me. Okay, so dive into Drain Sim and seize control of floods. Clear the city's submerged streets with a huge range of different tools, from rakes to submersible pumps. Embrace the satisfaction of restoring the water flow. Become the city's hero, one drain at a time. Okay, so this is a game by Code Peas. So without further ado, let's take a look. So we're starting off with the tutorial. So we're able to just get an idea of everything. Okay, so I want to head here. Oop. So we're clearing the drains to help drain out the water that has flooded this street. Okay. And then we've got another one here. Yep. Okay, now it wants us to open the map. The red regions on the heat map. Oh, okay. So they are the worst areas on the flooding side. Got some dirt coming back here, look. Come on. That's better. Some unknown reason, you have to line the little blue piece with everything, which means that your cursor doesn't actually line up crosshair-wise. Right, let's head to the back garden. So, turn on the power. Okay, let's put the rake away. Oh boy. Okay. Interact with the broken pipe. There we go. Just make sure. There we are. Okay. So now we need to go pick up the site light. which is this tool here. And we want to... doesn't give us any opportunity to turn it on or turn it on. I mean, turn it. For example, unless... Oh, there you go. Okay, so it will only face the way you want it by positioning it yourself. Okay, so pick up the shovel. And we're going to start digging along here. Okay. All right. Pick up the bucket. Okay. So that is completely done. Scan the remaining water. Ah. Okay. Pick up the pump. So that pump is there. Thank you. And move it to the basement entrance. And we want to run that there. Thank you. Generator. Okay. Activate the generator. Pick up the power cable. We'll connect that to that. Okay. There we go. Unclog the big drain again. Okay, so we want the rate. Again, gonna have the issue of crosshair not lining up properly. Okay, so that one's done. There we go. Okay, swap our inventory to an empty hand. Hold secondary action to move water towards the drain. Okay. So right. Yeah. Okay, so now we want to grab the water vacuum, which is there, and we want to empty the remaining water from the basement. So, first of all, as we don't need those, we'll put those back. Oop. um, okay. Right, so this shows us where our water is. Okay. And what are we looking for? Okay. Okay, vacuum full. So we'll now head over here and we can just pour it on the street and that will go through our drains. Where's our vacuum? There it is. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so we'll just grab that. Some basement needs doing. But we did this one. There we go. Okay. Great job. We did it. Okay, so
In flood-related oddities, a major suburban street has somehow been completely drained. No city crew, no paperwork, just gone.
hmm,
Locals report seeing some guy wandering around with a plunger on his belt. Mysterious. Also, one garden in the area was discreetly drained into the neighbor's yard through a gap in a fence that, according to several chatty residents, was supposed to be fixed months ago.
hmm,
Coincidence? Spite? An elaborate passive-aggressive art piece?
okay. So let's open the mission board. Um, so that's complete. Now we've got Midtown Market. Okay. Um, the pump, the generator, some lights, and inflatable barrier. Okay. Areas, sitting area 1, sitting area 2, center, left, right, back alley, and cafe. Okay. Let's have a look in the shop. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a different array of pumps. I think what we'll do, you're gonna let me? There we go. Let's grab that one. Hmm, no idea. Okay. Just waiting for it to load. Here we go. Use the nearby river. Okay. So, what do we have and what don't we have? We've got. Okay, so it hasn't given us the submersible.
Flood-related oddities. A major suburban street has somehow been completely drained. No city crew, no paperwork, just gone. Locals report seeing some guy wandering around with a plunger on his belt.
Okay,
Mysterious.
so we want
Also, one garden in the area was discreetly drained into the neighbor's
pump
yard
mark
through a gap in a
3.
fence that, according to several chatty residents, was supposed to be fixed months ago. Coincidence? Spite? An elaborate passive-aggressive art piece?
Okay. Um. Right. So that is everything there, including our new pump or new submersible, which will help us. Okay, just gotta wait for it to load again. Okay. Here we go. Right. Back alley is here. So we've got that to sort. Let's pick up the tools. I don't think we're gonna need the bucket, but we've got it anyway. Grab the squeegee, the rake, the hoover, the water. Okay, right. And we'll also grab hold of that one. Okay, so I think we'll deal with that later. Okay. So what we now want to do is open the map, and as we can see, each one of those white dots or white circles that represents our drain points. Oop. Yeah. So, okay. So there's our seating area here. What we're gonna go for, we'll get first rake. There's one. Okay, so that's that one. Have I gone too far? Nope. There's our other one. Another one there. Okay, that one's clear. And there should be some more this way. There's another one. And the other one should be over here. Back to another seating area here. I'll grab that one. And that one. Now we should have another one here. Okay, and another one just here. Same on the other side. Okay. So that is our main drain areas done. Okay, we'll grab our squeegee. And we're gonna push this water not that it probably makes any difference at the minute. Okay, so we're starting to get dirt back on our drains. So we'll go round, keep those clear while the rainwater, or flood water should I say, disappears. Okay, another one there and there. That one there. Okay, so now, in theory, the squeegee should work. Because there's not as much water this time. Okay. Let's see if we can drag it back with us now. There we go. Oop. Okay. How got the drains could do with a little unblocking. Okay. Okay. So we've got air source as well. Try and get the worst of it. Okay, right. Again, not lined up. Right. Now, we want to place our submersible here and grab the pipe generator. I'm going to put on here. So now we'll switch that on. think we might need to move that just there. We're gonna get a bit coming back in, but it's already making a huge difference. Okay, so pick those up and we'll grab our Hoover. Okay, that's now full. So we're gonna take a run over to here and we're going to drop it in the river. There we go. Grab the alley here. Okay. Same again. Let's go and empty that. There we go. Okay, so there might still be some water about. Obviously where the main center is. Yeah, you can see the outline of where the water is. And that is all. Ooh, nearly. We nearly fell in. Okay, over here. Again. Go empty. Okay, so we are nearly there with that one. Uh, there we go. So, seating area now complete. On the first one, um, I'll get rid of that. Oh, give our hand free. So that is definitely done. And now we could just run the submersible on that. What? Why did that just go off? Weird. I say we'll go with the Hoover. Right, build that. So let's get a pump. We'll put the pipe over to here. And we want to grab that first of all. And we'll put the Jenny there. Okay. And we'll connect the wires. Okay. Where's our squeegee? Let that grab as much as it will. There we go. It is going down. Let's get rid of the blockage. So that will now help us. Okay, so the pump is starting to struggle. But we really want to get as much as we can out. Okay. Oops. Right. So now we want Rusty Hoover. We'll take a run. Throw what we've got there in the river. Okay. Right, so sitting area 2's done, centre's done, left we've still got to sort out because we decided to put water over this way. So we want our trust squeegee. There it is. Okay. Clear the drains here. They're fine. There we go. I'll just clear that. Just make sure that we've got a nice empty vacuum as well, because we've got a cafe to do. Lovely. Oh dear. That was a big one. Let's get rid of that one. Right. Okay, so our next job is the cafe. What got? We've got mine there, and we've got all of that. Okay, so let's get our pump and our generator. Why didn't that connect? Thank you. Okay, what we're doing that. That's good. There we go. Oop, wrong tool. Yeah. Okay, so the pump is now starting to struggle. So we'll help it by pushing and pulling some water over to it. Try and get as much water out of here as possible with the pump. Okay, I think we'll turn the pump off and we'll do the rest with our trusty Hoover. No, you silly thing. Caught the button. As quick as I want to get it out, I push the wrong button and that happens. Alright. Okay, so we're full. Okay. See, there's still some here. Oop. I want to get over. Come on. Thank you. Right. Okay, so that's the water starting to come out of this bit. There we go. One finished cafe. And we'll take a run down here. Okay, and get rid of that. And again. Well, nearly. Okay. Right. So we're just cleaning up the excess water that we had from out of the cafe. We may as well, as it's part of our job. I'm running. Going as quick as I can, get stuck. And again. Okay. Right. Oh. There goes all the light. We want that there to be cleaned. Where else are we? Full again. And we shouldn't have much more to go. Okay. So it's mainly this area here. There we go. Okay, now all that is done. It is just this bit. Great thing is we've got the pump, so we can drop the submersible pump in and place that there. Grab our generator and we'll place... No, get up there. Thank you. Place that there. I'm sure they won't mind us putting it on there. After all, we are saving the city. Okay. That's got that going. Okay, so the pump is now struggling with the last bit. Okay, so we'll take that and that off. Put that away. Now, our trusty Hoover. Must be a wet and dry vac. Great job. Okay, to the garage.
Downtown cleanup crews are scratching their heads today after waking up to find the entire Midtown Market area, previously one big urban swimming pool, completely drained. Still no official explanation, but guess who was spotted again? Yep, that same mystery figure. Plunger on the belt, attitude unknown. Oh, and the beloved corner cafe? Also dry. Locals are thrilled, though the owner reportedly wants to thank whoever did it with at least 3 free croissants and a hug. So, who is this guy? A rogue plumber? A wet-footed vigilante? Or just someone who really missed espresso?
Okay. So we are now going to move on to market magnet fishing. This one looks good. Okay. Not that we need any tools for this one. What? I think I just sold one of the pumps. Oh well, we'll come across that on our next adventure. So, fish for trashy goodies and claim money rewards. Okay. Right. If we run over to here and that was useless. That's it. Lovely. One. Ooh, money. Okay, another one over there. Oh, for goodness sake. What we got? I've got a monitor. I want to grab that safe if I can. There we go. Lovely. More money. And up. Got a chair. Another safe, is it? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Right. Can't go anywhere further than that. Now what you doing, you silly nana? Right. Got something, I think. A can. Really? Thanks. Where shall we aim? Looks like something over there. Again, need to get to it. Looks like a safe. Yeah. Is it? Nope. It's a screen. Okay. Anything else? There's some bubbles. Circuit board. Nothing that time. Okay. Another circuit board. Got something. Something? No. Okay. That's a good hole. Good to see.
Good morning. Midtown Market remains dry, which still feels like a small miracle. Credit for that goes to our plunger-equipped flood fighter from earlier this week. Even Master Chief would give a respectful nod for that kind of flood cleanup. Yesterday, someone was spotted magnet fishing in the river. No permits, just a rope and a magnet. They hauled up carts and scrap metal, easing the flow a little. Was it the plunger guy? No confirmation. Now the problem moves uphill. A forest road above town is packed with mud and debris after the landslide, holding back water. If that pressure releases all at once, we're back to square one. That road needs clearing. Stay safe.
Okay. So we want to select that one. Okay. Right. So we'll head to this one. We want shop. We're gonna sell our oil pump, which is that one, and we're gonna buy another one. Okay. Let's head on over. I know we haven't selected that pump we've just bought, but we've got main first one that we bought beforehand. Don't think we're going to need the pump. We shall find out. Oh boy. Okay, so this is looking a bit worse for wear. I've got nothing in our inventory, so let's start off with cable, Jenny, and our pump, and then we'll grab the shovel, we'll grab the bucket, and we're gonna go with that. Actually, we'll leave that for now. We'll just take what we've got here. Right, shovel. Okay, so we want to... We've got... Oh boy. Okay, quite a bit. So, first things first. Okay, so the water's starting to flow for us there. Now we're looking. Okay, now we'll do the same here. That's telling us we're hitting ground. Okay. Now we'll come over here and grab hold of this bit. Okay, and do the same here, so that we've got a nice clear area for the water to run. Okay, so the sun's starting to shine. Not that it's gonna help anyway. Okay. Right. I didn't see that. Never mind. We can sort that. Well, okay. And we've got something restricting it. Right. So, oh boy. Okay, so we've got majority there done. There's a dam here. Let's have a clear out of that when we can get on it. Lovely jubbly. So that's going down there. Just a tiny bit there. Okay. Right. Okay, so we've got a drain here. I see it. Okay. Right. Okay, so there's the road. Ooh. Right, so apparently we're right on it. Okay, there it is. So, when we get to it, oh. Okay. Water's still quite deep. There's nothing there. So I think what we're going to have to do is get our trusty submersible and submerge under the water. There we go. Okay. And then we'll grab that. Head down to our pump. Turn that on. That's going to move the water quicker for us. Don't want to go too mad. But then again, I suppose it doesn't really matter. That's gonna help us. Right. Down. So we're now here. There it is. Okay, so we need a shovel. Oh, we've got one of those. Come on. Come on. I think what's gonna be our best solution? Can we do anything yet? Yes. There we go. We have a starting point. Okay. So that's gonna now mean that we can turn that off for a moment. Okay, so that's fine there. How we're looking. Okay. So wants to let us, but it also doesn't want to let us. Can we now? Yes. It's shallow enough for us. I say that. It just doesn't want to play. Come on. Right. Where's Rosa? Okay, so right. Okay, so now that is submersed enough for us to make a start. What are you doing? Okay. So we still have to apparently swim in the water. No idea why. When it looks shallow enough. Yes, so we have good drain going there. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. And there. Okay. Right, now we're starting to reveal the mud here. Let's clear some of that. So yeah, that has definitely brought the water down. But okay. Cut going. What I'm gonna do is we'll grab that there. Yes, it definitely has retracted. Definitely has made a huge difference. So we'll grab hold of that out of the way. Okay, just there. Okay, right. Let's take out here. Just we seem to have a huge amount of restriction. We want to try and bring the water flow far down. So it's just on this edge here. Okay. Okay, so following the line, that's gonna open it up a bit more for us. you can see how much the water's dropped as the pump is now visible. Okay, right. So let's now grab hold of this bit. Okay, so that's got to what way? At the minute it's going that way and round. So I think it's all got to come through here. If we dig out around here first, let's make a nice clear path, and we might find the original route for the water, especially as it's coming back this way. It might be that we use the submersible. Not sure. We'll find out as we go. At least we have a nice steady flow going. We've got some here. There was no other tool in the shop that we could use anyway. Okay, so let's get rid of these. Okay. Let's check our train isn't blocked. Nope, we're still going well. Okay, what I am going to do is just run back over the other side here. And we're going to pick up the squeegee and not drop that. Reason why I say pick up the squeegee is because we've got things here. Can we actually move? No, not there. But what about this side? Because obviously our water flow was quite far up. Oh, it's just finding where the water line was. So all this is okay. So our water line was about here. Yep. Okay. So we can't do anything about these puddles, but we'll be able to do something with the water that is on the side, especially along here. But you can really see what a difference we've made already. So what we're going to do is nip up here. Okay, there's the edge of the map. And we want to start clearing as much as we can over this way. Because this is gonna help redirect the water for us. Let's start playing musical instrument with this. Hitting the rock. Okay. So we want to try and figure out which way our water wants to travel once we've cleared the mud. We're definitely getting a much higher flow of water coming down now. We wasn't getting a huge amount before we started. So clearing the mud is definitely helping. Okay. Kind of creating a channel. It's the best way to describe how we need this to go. Okay, so now it wants a flow over this way. Get rid of this here. That's kind of creating a dam effect. We will need to check on the pipe that we found for the drainage. Obviously, like the market, oh, we're swimming. It's possible that it could clog up. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Okay. I've got some more channel to dig this way. Okay, so from what I can see, we're doing quite well with the reduction of our progress. Where it says Street 2, obviously that's going down, so that is a good sign. We've definitely got a much bigger flow of water coming down now. Okay, where have we got left? There's here. Okay. So we've got a nice channel going here now. Let's just go and check over this way for our drain. The looks of it, that's nice clear at the moment. Grab hold of this bit. Okay, we are done there. Let's get over here clear. Oop. Come on. Right. Need that gone. How we're looking. We're still clear there. Can't see anything that's gonna cause any issue. So we can leave that and focus on clearing this one. This looks kind of like a little channel itself as well. But we are definitely making progress. Okay. Over here. definitely some clearing up. Don't really want to leave mud in places if we can help it. I'm gonna try and grab as much of it as we can to save any restriction on our progress of letting as much water go as we can. I think we are going to need some work bikes. It's a shame you can't jump in the truck. Would make it so much easier. So we'll grab those. Come back to sorting that one. So main focus at the minute is here. Okay, so we want to put our other light around here. No, let's move it. Let's go that way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's a better bit of light. Still not best, but at least it is good enough for us to have a bit of light. Because we can definitely see a little bit more of progress and which way the water is travelling, so that we get it to flow how we want it to, which is over to our drain. That's still going really well. I'm not entirely sure how much of the mud we need to move, but we'll just keep going until we're on a winner and it doesn't need us to do any more to this side. Now it looks like this is another trap for the water, or it could be part of the stream. Just a bit of a tedious job having to move all of this. It's not quickest. Ideally we could do with upgrades so that we can make it quicker, but there isn't anything like that available at the moment. It's just more purchasing items at the shop so that you can make a selection of what you want to take, and also that you don't overweigh the pickup either, because I have noticed that has a weight system. Okay. We're starting to get a bit of daylight now. That's a good thing. Okay. Let's eat away at some more over here. We can kind of gauge where our water flow wants to go now. Come on. Right. Okay, so we're in line with it here. It's also wanting to creep further down. I think once we have our correct adjustments done, we should be okay. More over here. Okay. Okay, so we are starting to gauge a better idea now where the water is going to flow to. Now we'll dig away here. Let's get rid of this area. Okay. No, don't go back. Okay, so we've just got to keep on going. Just keep digging. We've definitely opened up a higher water flow from that position just there. Okay, and we've got some here. It now kind of gives us an idea of which way the water is going to sit. Okay, so just the last bit of clear up here for a moment. Let's open this area here. Okay. So if we move this further back, I wonder if it goes around here. So the only way we can really see what the correct position should be in, and which way the water should sit. Okay, led that off. Let's grab our light from there and other one from here. Now, looking a nice steady flow there. Let's grab hold of the... Let's actually turn that on for a moment. So we can push some more of this water over there. I want to dig further back here, see if there's anything. No, it's gonna be as far back as water is going to be. So we're just going to take this back. Looks like there's a bit here that goes further back, but not by much. Yeah, not much at all there. I don't know. Still got a bit here, look. Just keep attacking that. Okay, so from what we can see here, it is not going to be any further back, but we'll take what we can from it. Um, always worth a check just to see. There we go. Okay, so that is that edge of that one. Let's grab hold of it here. This one looks quite far back as well. Looks like there's a channel that runs here. Looks like it. I'm not sure. Let's keep digging our way through just here. Something there. Looks like it does go just a little bit more this way. Always worth finding the edge. It is flowing this way as well. So it's definitely a channel of some sort. Just how far back it will go. Okay, so it looks to me like this is as far as it goes on there. What we got here Okay, so I think level-wise for the water we're at the peak of that. Okay. So what we'll do now is we will call it the end, and we will come back to finishing this off tomorrow. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. Please feel free to like, share, and comment, and we will see you again. Thanks for watching.
Avast, ye scallywags! If ye enjoy this video, don't be a scurvy dog. Mash that like button and subscribe to me channel. Fair winds to ye all. Thanks for watching me hearties, and I'll see ye in the next voyage.